We're running wild. Once again. First game is, no matter what, as much as I love it, will always be the weakest game. Boring doesn't feel right. Boring does not feel right to say about it, but I get what you mean. But like when I say weakest, I mean specifically. Bless you, goodness. When I say weakest, I straight up mean gameplay wise. But I do at least feel like it's such a good step into that universe of you get a very good idea of how wild. See, I still love the pre-sequel. I love the space kiwis. You're not wrong. Like I don't hate it, and I know people who love that chaotic mode, but I just hate Claptrap with a deep, deep passion. So I'm like, no. It's wait. I make yes. I I I hear I hear nothing wrong about the words you have just said to me, other than you're shopping at Walmart. Yeah, I mean that's more of me joking partially because I know that's just how it is. Marbs, you gotta shoot over here so I can get. No, you just gotta shoot. I should not have made that like I did. Oh, now I'm worried that mine didn't go through. Yep, I am too. Nope, you're still British over there. Oh shit, Jam started following me. Oh, that's sweet. Because you touch yourself at night. Listen, I'm going to make that joke whenever I can. It's a classic joke, and it must be made. Engine. You know what game I kind of wish had multiplayer? Because it would probably be the only way for me to play through it. Choo Choo Charles. Because otherwise, no thank you. I don't need train nightmares. No, especially not Charles. The rat, the mooing rat. Jump down there, Marbs. I'm waiting for you. Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh, a couple or just one? Because I can think of where one might be where we missed it, but I can't think of any others. Oh, 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 then they are far more numerous than I thought. Good lord. Like I said, 16 tons of scurrying. Up and over. Up and over. You just couldn't help yourself, could you, Marbs? Because I am not allowed to hang out with people who have self-control. Or shame. God dang it! Stop getting derezzed, Marbs. Daft Punk isn't here to play music for it. I didn't realize that one. That one was. Yeah, that one. That one was a. Actually, I wonder. No, I was gonna see if you could actually dash backwards or not. You cannot. Tons of scurry. But yeah, Choo Choo Charles, absolutely neat idea of a game. Just here is evil Thomas. Here's evil demon Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, everybody knows Thomas is amoral. I mean, that's wholly me joking around. Oh, thank God. Okay, so it said no to what I was. It said no to my bullshit. It's like, oh, I think we did 2 already in this section. I mean, I've heard the AI in these games, like, their programming of AI is actually pretty good, so. Yeah. It'd be weird if they made it where it was physically impossible to play on your own. This is not the old days. I mean, we might not have to. I was just assuming. Because that also kind of looked like a platform we could just kind of phase through. Don't tell Big Green to fuck you. They're the best hero team. The number of people who are gonna get that joke is so few, and I'm sad. There's a show called Hero 108, and yeah, and its literal concept is here is a literal like building with 107 heroes, with number 8 actually being the viewer themselves. Oh. No, that's Wonderful 101. That's Hero 108 is literally a... Okay, Marv, so we both need to attach our thing to this. And then time it as it swings through. Alright. So ready? Down you go. But yeah, it's honestly a neat show. Look at the way they bounce around on the inside. Disco. Oh. Please, mobs. Ah, and I landed on it and then fell into the pit. Yeah, Choo Choo Charles is a neat horror game. But I am not a big horror game fan. Oh, you are not. You are not defenseless. You are literally gathering up weapons throughout the whole game to fight off this damn train. You don't. No, you don't build a weapon. You just gather more and more. You even start with a freaking LMG. The only reason you can't kill him earlier in the game is because he just straight up runs off. He's like, oh shit, I'm losing, and then runs. Oh! Now we're thinking with portals. Oh, come on. Portal puzzles are fun. Why did this make me think of 30XX, not 31XX? That's a different thing. That's the thing that doesn't exist as far as I know. I mean, yes. Well, also, yeah. Yeah, 21XX is the Mega Man tabletop game. 20XX is the Mega Man roguelike. Both of them are awesome. Yeah. I also have that game and will probably happily join you. And if I don't join you, Chemix will. It is. Like, both me and Chemix have played it, both versions a decent amount co-op. I actually have a video of me playing the first one with my mom. It did not go. You gotta shoot it. America. We're actually Marines. That's the secret. That's the secret twist. We've been Marines this whole time. I didn't say space. I just said Marines. We're a Marin. We're not taking care of horses. That was a Zelda joke. Not a great one, but it was a Zelda joke. Also, everyone, remember, it's time to bully Nintendo again. Just like we did with the 3DS. Price. No. Previously, Nintendo fans had bullied, after the announcement of the 3DS price, Nintendo fans had violently kind of made it clear to Nintendo they didn't like that, and after a campaign. Though Nintendo Club? Oh. Didn't bully us club. Oh. Oh. Okay, Mark. Jump. Jump. Oop. You can't wall jump in there. No, you have to jump. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I realized what I did wrong. Okay. I'm shooting it. Oh, it takes more than I thought. Just surprise, motherfucker. I mean, to be fair, it's suddenly firing a laser, so it's just... I did it. Oh no, now I have to do it. Yeah, that last one, you just gotta go for it. Yeah, that one, because of the way it looked, at first I couldn't tell that... Yeah, I tried to jump, but then I remembered, oh yeah. It's red and then boop. Boop. Yeah, it goes red for a sec and then it fires off. So and blasted. So anyway, I started blasting. Oh,
What can I say? A natural born killer. Who knew?
yeah. It would be nice if that wasn't the case, but I'm happy that technically they're adding even more stuff to that. I mean, I'm also kind of happy that we're getting GameCube games too, and an official GameCube controller. GameCube. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot that wasn't on the Switch. The only reason I forgot that it wasn't on the Switch is because I've played it. Because I've never owned a Wii U. Stop looking at me. Wii U. I mean, they were both. They were also very good remakes, though. I feel like at least with some of the stuff in specifically in they moved items, because a few items were moved. No, because they cut down the Triforce quest, the Triforce hunt. Yeah, they cut it down massively, and then they changed what you get from the teacher on not Outset, but the other island, the one who would give you the access to that little chateau where a bunch of Redeads are near it. Fire Prince. The mighty thirst that the universe has for Midna says otherwise to what you just said, Marbs. Like, it is an unhealthy thirst. Oh. I mean, I know a lot of people who Twilight Princesses. I know a lot of people who's, I'm very confused on who this, whatever his name is for this case. No, when you say Mark, it's like, I'm curious. Ah. Oh no! Oh. I would say, yeah, but Ninja Turtles was actually playable. Let me rephrase that. Actually fun. No! One of them is a torture device, the other is a Ninja Turtles game that has Wu-Tang Clan on it. You cannot argue about that. You cannot... I said, one is a torture device, the other is a Ninja Turtles game with the Wu-Tang Clan. Have you not finished Shredder's Revenge? Oh, I was thinking of, that's the one I'm thinking of. Because I've never beaten Turtles in time. I never owned it. I mean, yes, I did grab the Cowabunga collection, so yes, I can now change that, but previously I'd never beaten it. I do want to beat the remake. Yep. You mean that one, the one on the NES with the infamous water level? Oh God. I mean, this is pretty. This is a pretty cool fight now. I will say, I have. I will say, of all boss fights, I think my. Oh, I think we're supposed to just stay in that small area. Yeah. Alright, we have the wall jump to help us. I mean, I will understand why they did it the way they did, just because time constraints. Yeah. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, most Link is a left. Same here. Funny thing is, Contra is also another one of my mom's favorite games. Huh. One of the games my dad loves to beat me in is Mortal Kombat, because it's one of the fighting games he can still do that in. My dad is 45. No, sorry, 49. Yeah, he had me when he was... Dude, I want you to realize that my DM for most of my tabletop games is older than you. I mean, to be fair, my first DM was actually one of my teachers back in high school.
You mean Westerns?
Oh my gosh, I love that. The Western style gun spinning. Jetpacks!
Dad is, though. Is what? Into Westerns. Didn't realize the gunslinging detail snuck its way in when I wrote this. Well, I like it. Makes the story more personal. Now,
No, she's saying, like, apparently that was already written into the story. So it's like she's... Oh, yeah. Space Cowboys?
where to? To the top floor. Then let's soar
Oh.
the skies.
I mean, when I think gunslinging, my first thought is Revolver Ocelot. Oh, no! Oh, that's interesting.
Don't forget to dash.
Keep going up.
Over there, Zoe. Another side story.
I see it too. Leroy! Probably not the real way we're supposed to get there. Yeah, that's not... I don't think... Oh, nope. Okay, that is the way we're supposed to get there. Round 2! Oh, no. I have portable high ground. Seriously, I still love that bit because it's relatable to me. Because, like, yeah, if you're nervous...
Once upon a time. Yes, much better.
Oh, no. Reading.
There were two heroes who were walking in
Oh, this is
a forest. Definitely.
this might quickly become my favorite level.
All of a sudden,
Da 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 da.
call to adventure. Oh no! I have terrible news! Our prince has been captured.
Who's that terrible news for?
The duo took
Did-
action as fast as they could.
You can't fit it in your own butt.
Oh no! Enemies!
Ah, my spine.
Heroes need a weapon. How about swords?
Death rays?
No, swords are good.
Whips.
Ooh, they could wield nunchucks.
Yes! Nunchucks do rule! Party!
Nunchucks don't really fit, do they? Ooh, those are cooler. We need new enemies. How about the bird?
Yes.
So cool.
And then he was...
There is a bridge that must be crossed.
Yep. I mean, depending on the version of the Turtles, yes, that is the case.
Cycle
Sometimes it's... One of my favorite things that... Oh, he's talking. Oh no, riddles!
What is brown and sticky?
Don't you dare, Marbs. Stick.
Yes, a stick. I do agree.
Now shoot him in the eye!
A second riddle. What will it be? How many jumps you jump is key. Blog. No.
Oh, I...
This is all too violent.
I was kidding, I didn't expect that to work.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, new idea. Do we really need two heroes? What if?
Oh no.
What if instead there was a noble steed?
Oh no, one of us...
What if there could be a horse?
Move fast, Mayor. I mean, this is... I am the horse surfer. Your platform.
A good story needs a misty mountain. No horse. Horses can't carry.
Horses can't... I mean, not... It's like, not with that attitude, they can't. I want my bow back. There is something very charming about this one. What ending are you going for, anyway?
Watch out! A boulder!
The only...
That looked like it hurt.
The only reason I know the multiple ending is because the Backlogs also did a video on it. Explosives only.
Oh dear, the mountain
Yeah.
has become far too steep for our heroes to climb. Surely the goats of the mountain will lend
Yeah.
a hoof.
Goat! Gravity means nothing to us now. Goat, 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 goat.
So fast.
You were beat to the joke! Majestic. Aw, we no longer get to be majestic.
Eventually, our heroes reach the mountain summit. Yay! A dark cave is revealed. Our heroes enter the cave.
Oh no, a cave.
Spikes! Ouch!
There are going to be Golbats in here. I kind of like the at least boss wise, my favorite one has been the assassins. Although for everything else in between it, I did really love the
Everything goes dark.
I did really love that cat level just because when we got to the Monkey King, we got to dance with Jim Cummings. Were you assuming that we possibly could have gone over?
The cave is a very dangerous place, filled with bats.
Oh no!
Our heroes may need bows after all.
I am the. This is neat. A little bit.
What is that? A mighty gate! Help me! Help me! The prince is tied up.
Oh, I see where we need to hit.
But, something has captured the prince. A demon, a crab, or a duck.
Duck!
I see. The big duck appears.
Giant enemy duck! Listen, Marbs, listen, Marbs, we must create our own meme. The giant enemy ducks. For giant enemy duck.
Stop! What was I thinking? A duck?
Genius!
Something else.
Alright, we're going with crab.
A giant enemy crab appears.
Giant enemy crab! I'm trying to remember. I don't. Oh, I hope we end up with a crab monster in Monster Hunter Wild soon. We have hit it for massive damage.
Glorious!
You know, for all we know.
I knew I could count on you.
You just strapped them to your back. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is neat. Good lord. I love this company. It is very clear that I don't think I could go all the way through A Way Out though. I'd be too sad at the end. You know what other game also could have a similar ending? Army of Two.
And the two heroes now
Do you not have the third one?
and took the prince back home. The end.
I think they were all brought up because it's Army of Two, 40th Day, and then Devil's Cartel, which is the weak one.
Was that your attempt to make
But that's also the one that has Big Boy in it.
successful attempt, I'd say?
Ain't that a blast from the past?
That one. You love all your ideas.
I actually have a PS3 copy of Kane and Lynch somewhere. Because I still physically own a PS3 that I got. You're supposed to fly over. Yeah, we were supposed to fly over there and shoot each side Marbs. But I understand why your first thought was run up there because we were trying to do that before.
God, stop! Refuel!
Uh, a fly and we will go. Oh no!
More trouble inbound! Oh no!
And sometimes, remember Mark, sometimes style is a little more important. And sometimes you just gotta yeehaw.
Watch out for the drones!
Thank you. You can't un-yee what's been hard.
Yay me!
You know what game series I really want to come back with a co-op game? There are two. Beautiful Joe, which, good lord, nothing would make me happier. If it was said I haven't heard, and good lord am I happy. All I remember is that something Clover Studios stopped being a thing at some point, and that's why Okami was also gone. I remember I think I had heard something about Okami coming back. Oh, I realize what we're doing. God dang it. Yep, I got it. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's try this again. Boop. Boop. We broke it! When they can prove something. When they're able to punish me for it.
Wish I could keep this. I just need a
Just a moment.
Yeah. Sure is exhausting.
Chill out, Max and relaxing, all cool, and some shooting some b-ball outside of school. Don't. Alright. I will honestly say most of the Nick at Night lineup just holds up really well.
Rip the band-aid off.
Oh, I don't know. I know my siblings watched it and they seemed to enjoy it. But I was like, yeah, that's not Fresh Prince. That's very much not Fresh Prince. That's just something depressing that takes place in Bel Air. heck, the episode about his cousin when she starts to become famous, and they have that talk about just what it really like, what you should and shouldn't do. It's another great moment. I feel like there was a point where people forgot that Deep Gojira.
Him.
They captured and tortured him to siphon his lifeblood.
Would Would you like some of my deadly neurotoxin?
That poor thing.
I will probably sit down and start.
You probably already guessed it, but he sort of based the story around my dad.
How it feels to see a parent just hooked up to.
He got diagnosed. All these visits to the hospital, medicines, treatments. It doesn't matter what we try, we just keep starting.
It's also another fact that, yeah, writing stuff like this can be extremely cathartic. But the fact that her stories are so clearly so personal, it makes sense why she was so immediately resistant to the machine.
Are you alone in all of this? What about your mother? Your family?
I have always just been with my dad.
I wouldn't, maybe, no, because you know what? I haven't heard the anti-woke crowd complaining about this yet.
Right?
Okay, no. Yes, because if you didn't know, all lesbians can dual wield pistols, high capacity energy pistols.
No one should have to go through that. Much less her. Then let's do it.
I think it's Shin Comics. I mean, heck, if you look at a lot of the things they demand for woke, that would make things woke or just conservative, Lollipop Chainsaw hits both extremely well. Because Lollipop Chainsaw, while also it shows, it's like literally one of the only few couples that aren't straight that you see in there is a couple that you might not even see at all, depending on your run. It's also probably one of those games where I'm never gonna see the evil endings. Kind of yes, kind of no. You actually should be turning. You were expected to turn. How much of the game have you played? Nothing? Okay, so I'll fully say this. In the first chapter, honestly, it could be within an hour of getting out of the tutorial, like under an hour of getting out of the tutorial, you could learn this. The thing that's protecting you is an item being held by another character. It's this little device that, like, anything else would be a spoiler that is actually fun to learn about later, just because of certain things in the game. But basically, Lae'zel is not Lae'zel. It's Shadowheart. It's like the tadpole. The one in your head is a special tadpole, but not in the way you'd expect. I can't see what chat's yelling at you about, so. Yeah, there are moments where you'll be talking to people, and if they also have a tadpole, you'll have a special reaction to them. And it's like there are certain. Oh, well, one, it will weaken him a fair bit, and he could die. No, as far as I know, he doesn't. Once again, for all I know, if you make choices different than what I did, that might happen. But like I said, I essentially play my games like pretty far on the morally good side, mainly because just mainly and it's mainly because most of the characters I like are the people on that side. Heck, you actually lose two of the most popular characters if you go evil in the start of the game. I tend to be tossed into chaotic to neutral good. It's a, it's like the concept for that is meant to be primarily for characters like monks, and that was the idea behind them. But honestly, a lot of the antiquated ideas around monk characters really can be tossed out the window because there's so many dumb ones. Oh hell no, no, no. Monks have been in a very bad place for a long time now. Like the fighter's bonk is still one of the most effective bonks. It's at like I said, Marbs. As someone who's played through like the beginning of the game several times,
You might be the first person who's seen this
it does not take that long, and so many things can be easy. Like it's an RPG. It has the rules of hey, roll well enough, and you can avoid a lot of these fights.
Really? I know, I'm such a downer. Dad means the
Yep.
world.
Let me see if Triv is. I'm going to text Triv
So
something real
unfair.
quick and see how long he thinks it takes to finish the first area.
Anger. It's growing inside of me. I feel trapped, like I'm lost in the dark. I don't know what to do.
I actually do still want to kind of play that because
Who wouldn't be overwhelmed?
the amount of wall busting I kind of want to do in that game just for the sake of wall busting. Mm-hmm. Hell, I made a joke when I started playing Rise of the Ronin.
You're enjoying that freedom.
It's like, ah yes, son of Yasuke.
Just wish it was true in the real world.
Yote. Who's? In which game? Oh,
Really hope you and your
I have not beaten Ghost of Tsushima. I still need to. I've made it a fair bit into the game.
You know what, Leo?
Everyone does.
Makes more sense to me. Yeah. Yeah. For what it's worth, I don't think you're a downer.
Oh god, I just realized something. If we use like with one mod, we actually probably could speed up even faster how fast we could beat the game without breaking anything. It's just the party limits mod for Baldur's Gate 3. would make it easier for us to be able to split up and do different things at different times.
Okay, he sounds serious. Whatever, let's bounce. Here, here. No, 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 no!
We got him. They're locked in.
System failsafe mode is active, sir.
Our window of opportunity is now.
Finally, initiate repair protocol.
The bubble of evil!
No. What's happening? It's like it's healing itself.
Quick,
Good luck
shank it.
fixing that glitch now, huh?
Why are you even doing this?
Can't you see that I'm doing society a favor? I'm the good guy here.
I seriously doubt that.
What you're witnessing down there is but a taste of what my machine can do. I will change the entire industry. I just need to gather enough stories. And my machine will be fully operational.
By stealing this.
I'm not surprised that you narrow-minded amateurs can't comprehend the majesty of what I'm trying to do.
What? All I see is another big corporation screwing over the little guy. Yeah, how original.
Doesn't matter what you think. All you have to do now is sit tight and witness as I fully restore my machine and put an end to your insignificant little uprising.
What is this thing? No idea, but it can't be good. Let's look around, Zoe. There's gotta be a way to find that glitch. Sure.
Ah, yes, now we're in horrible red glitch zone filled with evil.
Or is Raider losing his mind? I've got a feeling that he might have lost it a while ago.
Of evil.
Your stories are simply a part of a much
Moms, you can't forget the evil!
The ego of this guy.
Your creative power
Wrong person.
only meant anything when you were hooked up to my
It was not Richard Horvitz. Unfortunately, the guy who played Mermaid Man has passed away, though.
The good guy. Haven't every villain in history believed that about themselves?
No, he did. Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Destroy us! Yeah.
This isn't just about your story.
I shall bring doom!
Pure creativity.
I'm gonna sing the doom song!
Sure, and then what?
Well, I can produce masterpieces.
He has a great voice and has
All for a hefty fee,
yeah,
I
we
presume.
it looks like we get pulled just barely enough apart. But yeah, I mean he also has a very good singing voice as well, which thankfully I'm so happy Hell of a Boss lets him show that off so much. What a thrill when the what a thrill when the screens start to spill. Come back here. Octavia's reaction to everything, which is, oh boy, at it is.
Whoa, the tether! The tether! Wait, wait!
I don't feel right calling it a heel twist. Like it's not technically a heel turn. It is the most understandable crash out in a long time because oh boy, as a kid who I love both my parents, and while I've never said anything like that to them, boy have I felt those feelings.
Art is subjective!
Oh, they were never together, but it is, boy, it is a strong destructive feeling. It's not that he loved her more than her mom. It's more of he feels like okay, step that off. She feels like he loves him more than he loves her, but that's also because, well, at that point, who's going to be thinking rationally, especially a teenager, about something like that?
What my machine.
You can't monopolize storytelling, Raider!
Oh, but I can.
Yeah, it's kind of been shown that. And I feel like And I feel like that is going to be like Luna is probably, yeah, Luna is probably going to be one of the biggest keys to the two.
I have worked on this for 20 years. Nothing has
No, that's just how Hellhounds work here.
Listen to yourself.
and I'll do
It's like
whatever
it makes sense.
We'll see about that.
Beelzebub. Yeah, I mean when she has a, yeah she. I mean looking at, yeah, like she also has such a resemblance to them. I imagine that maybe she is just the one who's meant to oversee that kind of stuff. Well, I mean that's the funny thing of it's not just that, but there's this thing of each imp has resembles where they come from.
You're merely shadows trying to stand against the sun.
Well, no, because technically, I think the clown bitches are also
Soon
technically
I'll
imps.
dominate the entire
They're
all stories.
Glim and Glam,
Can we mute this guy already? I wish.
the fish girls who battled Fizz during the talent show thing. Because I think they are also technically imps. I mean, succubi only do come from lust, so they are under Ozzy's dominion. And also, boy, if he ain't one of my favorite voice actors between both shows. Because if you don't know, he also voices Zestial. The guy who voices Asmodeus also voices Zestial in Has Been. Oh, really? So yeah, look forward to that. When you hear it, you'll know exactly who he is.
Careful with the bungee cord.
Because Englehart's voice is very, very specific.
Hey, wait a minute. How did they end up there?
Keep it up.
What are you
How do we get there? Fuck you, that's how.
I ordered you to stop right now.
Go, go, go.
Oh, that's what that's for. That's what those are for. Yeah, we stand on them to go. Oh, we dropped onto the blade that. All right, we'll wait right here for it then. And go.
12 o'clock. I see it.
Isolate the glitch.
Stop.
Don't let them reach the glitch.
Haha, we figured you out, game.
Home stretch, Theo.
Span the platforms. Separate them from the glitch. Now.
Run, Zoe.
Stop them.
Oh. Yeah, the theory. My running theory is it's either the copy, which is a very interesting one, or it is a full-on trap, and it was meant to be some kind of rehabilitation program.
Run, Zoe.
Stop them. Stop them now.
The blade might be spawning, maybe, or I don't know, or maybe.
Run, Zoe.
Stop them. Stop them now.
We are the ones in control here.
Failsafe deactivated.
We didn't have enough time to restore the machine, sir.
Impossible.
We did it! Come on, Zoe, crack the glitch! Suck it, Raider! Come on! Yeah.
Fighting evil by moonlight, living by daylight, never running from a real. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Ha ha!
You won't give up.
With you over there looking like a witcher.
But I choose to believe. No way! Zoe, maybe get me up to speed?
Okay, so this story is based on mine and Ella's upbringing. How we grew up and overcame every obstacle together.
Wasn't your shape-shifting story also inspired by your sister?
Yeah? We're twins.
Oh. That makes sense. So, what do we do now?
I need to get into character.
Just a, no, her reaction. Just I need to get into character. God damn, it is way too hot in my room right now. There it is.
Zoe, Ella, adventure lies ahead. Take the
I am Lord. I can't even think of a decent joke. Never mind.
Yeah,
I got
remember
none.
Dragons.
So we're doing dragons.
Can't have fantasy without dragons now, can we?
save the world's last two dragons from extinction.
Excuse me.
Lies in thy hands.
That's it? No detail on the whole extinction part?
Don't worry, I know what to do. Grab that bag. Okay, you take the Ella egg. Ooh, heavy. Just don't drop it.
Gotcha.
Adventure time.
Adventure time.
So, we're in a fallen kingdom of dragons, and we're here to make sure that
Not really. A lot of episodes actually end pretty happily.
what happened. War. An ancient ancestor, the first dragon family, turned on his kin, and the conflict left the world in ruin.
What?
Pretty dark premise, Zoe. I like it.
My first guess is you might mean the freaking Jiggler episode where it's like, oh yeah, no, that thing does just get to go back to its mother and it's happy. Like that is literally how that.
Whoa, that's some OG skeleton. All dragons might have fallen, but their spirits linger on.
There's Fiona and Cake, which I need to finish.
So, upon
Which that might be, or either you're thinking of Fiona and Cake, or you're thinking of Distant Lands, or whatever it was called.
that's what he claimed. Changing
Both of them are HBO series.
Raider will be behind the wheel of it all. No thanks. Giving one company
Like I
that
started,
amount
like I
of
watched
power.
episode 1 of Fiona and Cake. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Let's not let that happen.
I finally started watching that. Go. No. Okay, first I'll wait for you to stop dying. Yeah, like I said, I did start Owl House, and Luz is an adorable goober.
These eggs
I
are
think,
quite
yeah, wait right there a sec. And you can take yours back off. Dragon. Yes, we're both brains went in the same direction. Dragon. I have no problems with the One Piece lap. You will be executed. It was very It was very fun and just so out of left field. And to this day, I love it.
What came out of that?
Because it's just... Sometimes you just want the goofy.
First primordial dragon mother, millennials ago. Huh. Imagine how much he needed to eat every day.
Yeah, that's... The... I mean, that one is one of the weirdest ones. It's like, both are technically correct, and I hate you for it.
So who's killing everyone?
It's like, yes, but yes, they are Marines in the Navy. But
in his greedy pursuit, he became corrupt. And war followed. Bummer.
oh, as all things should be. Oh no, I'm Star Fox, the horny Star, the space horny Thanos. What's your power? Space fuck magic. Can you prove Jesus wasn't a dragon? I disagree with you. You have no proof Jesus is non-dragonness. What, he comes back as fucking Fatalis? That's a very different thing from what I was picturing. Like, I was picturing the man he comes back and he's basically just Bahamut. I mean, I don't mind also when Bahamut is just a big-ass dragon man. Because it just... Yeah, I mean, right... But as a Monster Hunter, right now, I am very worried about him coming to kick my teeth in. Because that is currently what we're worried about. Because it looks like that might be happening. Alright, get me the rolled up newspaper. I'm ready. I'll give him the bonkin'. It's a reference to a lot of things. It's a pretty common trope. Is he gone? Do you still feel like you're being breathed down on by a giant stone dragon?
You have to make it so massive. It could have killed with scale.
Well, in my defense, if something's gonna hunt dragons, it needs to be big. I don't get it.
If you like dragons,
Love dragons.
love dragons. Why make them extinct? What's the angle?
Growing up, sometimes it felt like it was just me and Ella against the entire world. But as twins, we always have each other's backs.
Must be nice to have backup.
I do love how it's very clear each of them writing does take from their life, but in very different ways.
No matter the scale, together.
Yeah.
Still think you could have made that thing smaller.
Yeah, like this is, it feels like one writes with a lot of the joys they feel,
But can't say
while
how
the
much
other
we stand a chance
writes to
against them.
just kind of throw the sorrow out of them.
Don't you worry.
The twin is,
Or is it the
oh yeah,
same one?
yeah, I'm absolutely expecting that. That's how these stories usually go. Okay, so where's this other one? Oh, okay, I got it. So, yeah, I do this. You stay right there. We gotta chain it. And then the next one. Oh, and then the next one is both of us up here. But we were too slow. I'm happy I figured that one out quick. Because this does look like one of those puzzles that I absolutely could... Okay, you'll be on this... Yeah. Alright, and then run to the next one. I'm right behind you. Right, follow me. We have defeated your puzzle dragons. Hey, hey. Even as a joke, let's not insult the thing that this game really has going for it.
Know what it means. Just place your egg down there.
This platforming is fun.
Right. Check this out.
Baby dragon!
Hey there, little one. Welcome to the world. Oh, aren't you the cutest?
And now we wield them like guns.
Okay. Hop in. Come on. Leo? I can't believe I'm agreeing to this.
Or just have it stand on your shoulder, opening fire.
Stop with it. Aw, she likes you.
Rely on thy dragon to lead your way to the next temple.
This way.
I said no licking.
Or we're going to be swapping between us and the dragons.
Head on. I'll push us out.
Are you responsible enough for one?
Where are we going? Down the river.
Not at all.
Here we go.
Been thinking about Raider. But what about our favorite guy? I mean, he's been working
Double
on
battle
it
on this
for
side.
20 years. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything
Correct.
that wouldn't
Course correct.
no matter the cost. No matter the cost.
Well. I was trying to prevent that. You know what this reminds me? This reminds me of a certain Mario Party minigame. Do you know which one I'm referring to? Probably.
Green sure is picking up pace.
You can play it with the 5 other people who actually make the foolish choice to buy this thing. Marbs, I have some bad news. You're now being turned into a Sonic OC.
Looks like we're in the clear.
I don't know, by someone. Now that I've said it, it's happening.
Oh boy. What's the matter?
You know,
Whatever you do, don't
it'd be very funny if I could do You fool! You've given us all the power to escape you.
Is it onto us? Tunnel! We're running out of River Zoe. It's the waterfall!
Let's try that again, with less smashing into the stones.
We're running out of River Zoe.
No? There we go. I believe I can fly. Those were ramps. Now, I was cracking a joke saying that just because like you kept pushing us into the wall.
Here we go again!
I'm fine. Release me, tree! Something I find very funny is Triv really loves
Are you okay?
like Triv gets a lot of
Yeah, we are.
adoptables for art wise, and a massive amount of them have been Sonic characters.
It wasn't flying, Billy. It was gliding. Now, who's got the bestest tail?
I mean, I get to climb. Yet my own little scaler. Oh my goodness, that's silly. I even get to zip line. Yeet.
Ah, these dragons aren't completely useless. Oh, don't worry, little one. It's Mia's way of saying thanks. Ah, we're a combat threat!
Keep my eyes out. Look for something you think techie.
No one's gonna check you if you play around, Mio. Whoa!
There it is. Look ahead. What? We are messing with dragons.
Let's hope this thing still works.
Oh, okay. I think you. I think you're supposed to be able to get up there. I might be wrong. Oh no! Okay, holding on to it down here, and then you get up here. And, no. Marbs, come back. I think I'm supposed to yeet you as I let go. You jump across.
All right, ride ready.
Pull it again. Whee!
Oh, look at you two getting along and all.
Hold the button.
Dragon shaking zone. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
We should be safe from here. I think.
Oh, I see.
Sucks leaving that side
Oh.
story, but these dragons need us. I agree.
Like, because the big dragon was that way, so I was like, oh, that must be progress over there. Yep. But I realize what we're supposed to do now. I mean, Marbs, wait. Marbs. I want you to realize the problem if you ride over there. Oh my goodness. Can't you be stupid?
Right back, cutie pie.
I mean, it's kind of been shown that things can't cross over, so. Yeah, this is not a place you take baby dragons.
This idea is inspired by video games I played growing up. Video games? Get the highest score, get the win. Wait, this is a competition. You bet. Bring it.
Oh, yeah!
2, 1, go!
Get tricky!
See you at the finish line. Not if I see you first.
Oh, I love it. For a very simple version of one of these games. I know, that's why I said get tricky. I feel like those games were at their best when they were stupid. I can't remember if I did. Oh yeah, when it's like, which is just, it's like, I get it. But you were never the realism game. You are the crazy ass tricks game. I don't mind that as just a hey, to make sure you're doing well enough, like you actually have like you've gotten good enough at the game to be able to get the stuff you need to get better or to go to new areas. I don't mind that. But it's like when you have a whole mechanic that is, oh yeah, hey, you can't actually do tricks here anymore unless you're doing these extra button prompts. Ah, dang it. Get tricky. Get tricky.
Get ready so we reach for the sky! Okay? High five!
Boom. Ah. One. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, that was rad, Zoe!
Was I supposed to hit another trick while doing that? Was that...
Whoa! Bring it on! Jeez, those things are huge!
Excuse me while I kiss the sky. I got a little too cocky on that last one. It does feel good sitting here getting a high score on it.
I make this look easy. Epic! We're almost at the finish line.
It's like, ah, yes. We're stealing all your ideas, not just your book ones. It's like, we're taking, it's like, you see that one? It's like, did you see that one in her head about the snowboarding in a war zone? Yeah, we're taking that one for sure. Because it's cool.
Rise! What a great ride!
Oh, Marbs, you actually almost came back.
I am such a natural.
Oh,
I just got unlucky. Oh, sure.
oh my goodness, you know what just occurred to me?
I demand a rematch.
This one
Anytime.
absolutely probably has different dialogue for who wins.
I did not know you knew how to board, Zoe. Dude,
I'm sending you to Marble Zone.
another side story in the bag. I'm happy I got to keep that one. Shall we? We shall.
You know what the terrifying thought is? The implication kind of seems to be that they actively remove the idea from your head. Yeah. Like in this case, you wouldn't even be getting paid for it. I thought this was something you signed up for. Oh no, spikes in my face. I'm just that good. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I thought I was actually supposed to sit here and actually try to outdo that, but no, I just had to wait for you. I think there's something I'm supposed to hit in a bit once I get past this. Where am I supposed? Okay. Yeah, Marbs. I might need you actually to reverse that wheel that whatever you hit a second ago. Like wait until I say do it, but yeah. And undo it. Uh, like something you did turn this thing around for me, and I don't know. Do it. Does not reverse it, so I guess that's not the thing that did it. Oh come on! I almost had it. There you go. That's the one I needed. Thank you. Yep, I'm pulling you up.
All right, let's press on. Let's.
Nope. Ah, god dang it. I keep forgetting I have to let go and repress right trigger for this. Boop, boop.
We got it.
Open says it. I love when this game just suddenly gives us a like sense of speed out of nowhere.
This steam bar came out quite exquisite.
Ah yes, the Great Dragon Bathhouse, where you can buy Gamer Dragon bath water. Oh, oh, yeah. All right, so, boop, boop. Oh, god dang it! I saw on your screen that it was switching around. All right, let's. Yes, they're runes of the moon, not moon speak. Over here.
That's some geyser action.
Splish splash, you stick in the bass.
So, twins, huh? Well, me and
You will be executed.
So she's the nice one? Hey, come on.
On a funny note, thanks to Triv, I did give in and make a design a character. And it just, the only reason I ended up doing is like, I could just turn this into a one big JoJo reference. I literally just made a panda that had ice powers named Gyachio. Did you say because you realized what the JoJo reference was?
Oh, this looks sort of...
Oh, no. It's just I happen to like pandas. The reference is everything else about it. Have you seen part 4? I mean part 5? JoJo. Stone Ocean. Would you believe that Highway Star? But yeah, no, it's Stone Ocean. The Star one is Stardust Crusaders, which is number 3, which is where we first meet Jotaro. But I know which one.
How am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, stands are weird because people are weird.
Don't trust you.
Heck, in part. Would you believe that's the 3rd bullet-related stand that we've seen? My stand is my name. I can't. Dang it! I cannot remember how the song goes now. But yeah, the wonderful Whole Horse. His stand is a gun. Sex Pistols. Yeah, there's Sex Pistols, which is Mista in part 5. And then there is... No, part 5. Yeah, part 4 is Diamond is Unbreakable. That's my favorite part. But as I was saying, yeah, but that's also part 5 is where the reference comes from. One of the assassins is named Gyachio. Specifically, Gyachio Fredo. Do you know what that translates to? Cool ice. I mean, yes. That's why someone who isn't a sniper wouldn't have that stand. It's wild to remember that one of the most important things is a stand is a part of a person. Like, this is... Yeah. Like, you might get unlucky and might get Cheap Trick. The one that the one that kills you if someone sees your back. Actually, it's unknown if... I don't think it's known if that guy was originally its owner. He might be the original owner, he might not be. But he had a, like, preternatural reason... Like, he already had a preternatural fear of people seeing his back, so... Highway Star is a very neat stand. Oh, Superfly! Superfly! I mean, technically, it's a bound stand. Kind of like, what's his name? Anubis. Because... And something wild is just straight up, stands are a natural phenomenon. So... when I say, well, I mean, yeah, but technically that thing is also a part of the natural world.
It's like riding a bike, except it's alive and it might kill me. Oh, you're not gonna get eaten.
Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. But, oh yeah, wow, his name, yeah, but he can essentially interact with with ghosts. That's basically what his stand is. And he can utilize them. Which is a very, very neat power. There is still a very funny thing that there are people who think Kakyoin actually has the power to damage people through paintings, and that's not what it was. He was just Kakyoin. He's from the guy who Dio punches his whole arm straight through in part 3. Also known as the Cherry Boy. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, when he's introduced, people think it was an actual power he had because he had a painting of Jotaro, and then he would, like, fling paint across it, and then Jotaro would take damage there. It's not that that's what it was happening, it's that's what it looked like because he was essentially sniping Jotaro with his stand. I mean, Kakyoin is still one of my favorite characters. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Marbs, you're supposed to go the other way. Uh-huh. For Mariah. Mariah, yeah, I remember her name. Like, I remember most of the villain names, too. I mean, the funniest thing to me about it is, yeah, it would work on a lot of people. People are curious, naturally curious. I wholly believe that 90% of people really would. Well, I mean, that one is more of a... That one's a bit sneakier, if I remember right. Empress, wasn't it? Because remember, when Terra... No. No, you're thinking of... Yeah. You're thinking of, Hangman and... She's not Justice, she's something else. I am actively trying to really think of what it was. Because I know it's, Oh no, it wasn't she can control all metal. It was she was able to literally turn her thing into just about anything else. It was weird, Midler, but yeah, that was her name, Midler. Yeah, officially she did not actually have a name until did not have a design until much later on. Yeah, because we only found her knocked out already. But like I said, Gaccio in Part 4 is one of the assassins, and his stand is White Album. Water. Technically, Foo Fighters is not an auton. Yeah, she's Plankton. She is her own stand. I mean, technically she's intelligent from the start, is that the stand literally made intelligent plankton, essentially.
All right, let's roll out.
Which just on paper is already a fascinating thing. No, I can't. I can't breathe acid. No, I just roll. Yep. But as I was saying, like one of the neat things is all of Part 5's assassins had some pretty powerful stands. I mean, I think. Oh, Junkin, the Boys to Men. I mean, it was a boy actually. The kid with the hole in the face, right? Okay, I don't know. Yes, I've not watched Stone Ocean. I just didn't have Netflix, and I. Yep. Poochie. There is also a really good rap out there that is a bunch that's supposed to be the JoJo villains, and there is a YouTuber. And there was this YouTuber who I think now he's retired at this. He's essentially retired at this point though.
All set.
He might be flinging me. Aim better. One of the most terrifying ones in Part 5, other than the most confusing stand of the series to this point, which is King Crimson. King Crimson is still, yeah. I mean, wait. Because, good lord, so many people are still not sure how King Crimson works to this day. Because it's the most confusing thing to explain. It allows... King Crimson never evolves. You're thinking of a different stand. Nope. Yeah, I'm about to do it. But, the only villain stand that technically evolves is, I mean, that's the thing. That's a theory, but from what we understand, it is just technically a sub-stand. Kind of like how, Kira has,
Oh, the two of you make a great pairing.
not Bites the Dust, but, Sheer Heart Attack. No. No, that's Killer Queen. Bites the Dust was the third ability. But, yeah. Sheer Heart Attack is a substand. I was gonna say spray it. That's a neat one.
Okay, we're about to face off with the Dragon Slayer. Is that
No, it's that he tried to.
title? He was
Giorno,
general
he tried to. That was his goal, was to get the
Sounds like some power memory.
was to grab the whatchamacallit, the Requiem arrow so he could. But like I said, Gyachio's is White Album, which is a stand that can control. It's essentially cryomancy, and it's literally one of the most deadly stands ever, and I love it. It's like all of his assassin stands are so freaking deadly. It's just, oh yeah, here's the one that is the most focused that any stand needs for a long time. That any stand has ever needed for a long time. And so it makes sense that the guy who uses it is extremely anal retentive.
It will be an honor to kill the world's last two dragons.
See, I've not watched Hunter x Hunter. I know I saw the one girl's design from the original run of Hunter x Hunter, and her hair's just, they do her hair so good in the run that everyone loves. It's the black girl. No, the black girl whose name I do not know. Canary, yeah. Like in the main actual good run of the show, like her hair is drawn so well and her design is really adorable. But yeah, like Marms, when those things show up, I actually need you to protect me from the scorpions. But, going back a sec. Like I was saying, White Album is the most terrifying stand to me, only because it's shown, oh yeah, it gets so cold that your finger will stick to glass, but because it's also so cold, you won't notice as it just kind of pops off. And that shit is just, oh, it's that cold. It explains why this man needs so much focus so he doesn't kill himself and everyone else on accident. And on the other hand, oh, the torture dance? What? Are you talking about the rock humans in part 8? I mean part 9? Yeah. No, they are actually pretty damn different. They are literally, essentially picture it as if Mother Nature made a backup plan for if humans fucked up and just couldn't exist anymore. They are a silicone-based life form that just kind of evolved right by our side. Yes, JoJolion and JoJo Lands deal with the rock humans. Steel Ball Run, JoJolion, and then JoJo's. Oh, you mean Soft and Wet? Soft and Wet? I mean, dude, it's a great Prince song, and he's a freaking Prince fan. What did you expect? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We are literally just... No, they do 100%. So, the ending of... Remember, I want you to remember, the ending of Part 6 does just leave us as... they restored the universe they were in, and essentially restored the people who should be in that universe. So... everyone is fine, and we actually have confirmation of that. You wanna know how? So, Rohan has his own side series, and there has been a story that does take place after everything in Stone Ocean.
After you!
I don't think so. I'd have to go back. It'd be weird if it did.
But seriously, that was some fierce fighting, Dragon.
No, like I said, they covered that anyone who had died, what's his name, was able to. It was basically, it's basically a choice of, if I remember right, the person in control essentially had a choice of who comes back and who didn't. Emporio. There's his.
Feels off to leave that side story to Vader's fate. I agree, but we have the
I don't know why my brain was having so much trouble remembering the name Emporio. There's also the very fun of, as far as I know, this line. The line isn't in the line is unfortunately not in the show, but it's a line from the manga, which is, if there's no Mickey, that shit ain't Disney. That is Jotaro. That was already Jotaro's last name. Okay, so yeah, you need to run and jump over there. Yeah. Yep. Skateboarding. That would be awesome. Just get another one that's just a competition between the two of us. No?
Do I feel
We're in space.
lighter? There's no place like space. Space.
Space! 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 I want to go.
Oh, this is quite nice, Theo.
Space sphere.
It is.
The space sphere. Never forget that life never gave us lemons. We gave life lemons.
So relaxing. Good for you, making this side story all
Remember, and when life tries to hand them back to you, you look life in the eye and say, you know what I'm going to say. You know exactly what's going to happen here. Don't you dare hand me lemons. I'm Cave Johnson. I am the man who's going to burn your house down with lemons. These are my combat lemons. You freeze the lemons and put them in a sock. That was sweet Vidalia oranges. So many old musicians were really, really awful parents in ways that are just kind of not funny.
Get your suit. We're going for a little walk.
I mean, it's also a side effect of, well, we don't want to get in trouble for making too many naughty jokes, so having them being loveless lets us avoid that. But because of that trope, that also ended up with us having the wonderful couple of the Adams, Gomez and Morticia. And what it creates it no and what it creates is just an extremely loving family who are still, while odd and violent, they're like just wonderful. It's like I don't mind taking it where the Adams are aware of their oddness, because you can just take it as, well, we're us. The idea of them, because I will say one of the other important things about the Adams as people also is they're also extremely polite. So it's like the idea of them being in a situation where someone is uncomfortable with their oddness, I could picture them just being like someone asking nicely, could you tone it down just a little bit? And I have no problem believing they would be the types to just kind of, more than willingly do so. So it's like,
My suit. Making weird noises. We have limited oxygen. We need to get to the shuttle.
yeah,
Oh dear.
it's like they both enjoy that, but they also do just genuinely enjoy the company of other people as well, which is one of the reasons I love the Adams. Which, absolutely believable for the Adams family. I Well, I do feel like they would be the type to be like, if it's something that continuously happening, they're like, just so the townsfolk feel safer, they would do that, because once again, they're the type of people who always seem to be accommodating.
Losing oxygen.
Pump it louder.
Now that's a breath of fresh air.
Like I said, one of the reasons why the Adams are such like wonderful characters is because they're odd, but they're always nice people.
Stay calm, or your oxygen will drop back.
Which also is a very, like, yeah, no, that's just a very Gomez thing. It's like, this seems fun. It's like, alright, no one in my family seems to be in actual danger. Everyone seems to be being polite and having fun. I'm on board with this. Like, Gomez Adams is a character who... It's like, Gomez Adams' writing feels like it's just... Is he being friendly, loving his wife, and just genuinely... I'm ahead of you. Dude! Get back here on the... Marbs. I'm on the... You went ahead of me. No, I meant that as directly in front of you. Yeah, I'm currently at where we're supposed to refill our oxygen. Yay! Oxygen deprivation! That's brutal! Not as fun as the second time. We dance this dance at Waterloo. We dance this dance in Peru.
Or your oxygen will drop back. Happy thoughts. Happy. I see another oxygen tank. Okay, easy done.
Yeah. It's like my view is, yeah, you can have Gomez. Like Gomez the primary thing I think is important is Gomez is the short one, Morticia is the tall one.
Got it. Here's the trouble.
Oh my god. Also, someone once proposed playing as Morticia and Gomez in D&D, and they spun Gomez as a warlock. I mean, not a warlock, a paladin. No. Oh, for this probably, but they spun him as a yeah, as a paladin who gets his power from his devotion to his wife. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that. And just straight up making Morticia just a standard witch. I'm like, yeah, no, those all fit very well for the two of them. Woo! Space, space, space. I love space. Wait, too much space. Too much space.
Some nights I force myself to zoom out. Zoom out. The bigger the trouble, the bigger the zoom. It helps me see how insignificant some of my worries are.
Huh. Does it work?
It gives me some perspective. And enough room to breathe.
You know there is no oxygen in space, though, right?
I do feel like Gomez probably would smack someone if he heard someone. If she breathes, she's a thought. I feel like that is something that would get under Gomez's skin.
So, did you ever want to become an astronaut?
Isn't that every kid's dream?
Then why didn't you?
Math sucks.
All right, let's continue. We have a dragon god to save.
Rolling, 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 rolling down the river. And we're rolling, rolling. Heave, ho, heave, ho. Pretend that's not happening. That's a bigger, angrier golem. Rolling, rolling, rolling for escape. I mean, to be fair, we are heading down, so that is still that's not flying. That's falling with style.
Everyone okay?
Doot, boop, 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 doot, 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 doot.
Good. We should be safe in here. Let's press on.
It'd be weird to immediately have the next one.
Still hang out, like when you were kids? Not really. But I talk to her daily.
Boing. I mean, that's also a rather. It's not like that's not an uncommon way for people to cope with someone being gone. Like there have been moments where I've been tempted to do that just to kind of cope with the loss of my grandmother this past year.
It reacts to acid.
Oh. God damn it, mobs. You've murdered me with a golden bomb. That's how I'm supposed to end the world. Not die myself. Don't do it yet. Get it next. Turns out, no, it's actually just a core of solid, cesium. So the moment the acid is just water, it's just kaboom! Ghost fish! I like how we both immediately thought the same thing when we saw them. Lunge! Machu, 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 machu. I will extinct the species! Alright, back to rolling. Rolling. Rolling to save the dragons. Rolling. Oh, yes, more explosives. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Marbs did it.
Bound by regret and sorrow, old spirits dwell within this city. Alright, so what's the plan? We're here to reawaken them all from their ancient slumber.
Do-do-do. Alright, Marbs. I'm counting on you. Yeah. It stays up a good while after you stop, so... Okay, now go. Yep. Okay, it caught me. I got caught on something and stopped my roll. And the moment you stop, I'll go. Rolling. Ah, it's timing based. All right. Close. Boop. Just a little. Just a little bit before. All right. So jump just before. So anyway, he started spitting. God.
Where did you draw inspiration for this?
Like I said, also like I'm looking at my own
Fair enough.
playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and I know the very first area, which has so much stuff before, and like the first act, if you really want to, you can skip all. There's a lot you can actually skip if you really want to. No, it's that level of thinking where it's like you could so easily skip all this, and you would. And I feel like you absolutely would be missing out if you did skip it. Alright, and then... I know. God dang it. Nope. Not what I meant to do, game. Just difficult enough to be annoying. we go. I think that's if we fail halfway through. Okay, I cannot push it closer then. Yeah. God! Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's bad enough. Uh-oh, I'm worried about this angle. Move quick. No, you don't got the roll. But like I said, since we can also split up for a lot of the stuff in most of the areas, it does make it possible for you to get a lot of things done. Because I'm thinking of 3 different things off the top of my head. And since if we use the mod that increases the party size limits... Oh, console versions already have mods. Alright. No, that's fine. That just means... No. No idea. Okay. No, it's just very fast. You gotta be on your A game. Alright, so make sure. That ended up far. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that was just close enough to where I didn't need to jump. But, yeah. Like I said, one of the most popular mods that is just a quality of life thing I would recommend is Weightless Gold. And then... Now, you can at least carry it because you still have a strength score, but it's just, you know, low strength score, low... I mean, I play low strength characters a lot of the time, and even then, I don't usually have too much of an issue with my, I've never had too much with... And then also, you have a... At a button's press, you can just send it back to your camp instead. Instead of just holding it in your main inventory. And all you... And then,
Whoa, check it out, Mio.
yep, which is why you don't have one in that game. Like I said, there is one that is apparently so difficult it was an active challenge, and I don't know where it is in the game. I just know that at least it took a while before anyone completed it, and the once again, it was something that was put in the game to be one of the hardest challenges. It is so difficult that you actively got reward the first people to. Oh God, why?
Officially done being surprised. I have no memory of creating this.
You know, it's nice to see a sweeter side of you.
What is your R2? Do you also
Yeah.
bite? That's all I can think of is that. You know what this makes me think of? This is probably something she saw as an ad. That's just deep in the back of her mind. Now teeth put holes in you. Oh.
Is it about your 5th birthday party?
Uh-huh. And it's the first story I ever wrote.
Okay, that's kind of adorable. And it makes sense. The other day, my mom had chicken and waffles. Did it make it all fall off? Because they are. Speaking of that, oh, you know what I might do after this stream? I might make some chocolate chip pancakes.
Now that you mention it, this does look like a kid's sugar rush fever dream.
I was 5. What do you expect?
You nailed the hairstyle, though.
Nice. Yeah, like just for my own laziness, I bought one of those just add water quick bottles of Bisquick,
To make a dream come true.
so I could just whenever I did decide I wanted some chocolate chip pancakes, just
Probably something.
add the water to the thing and then just drop the chips in as I'm cooking the pancake itself. I made it to the last jump and my brain just completely folded. Not the gumdrop buttons! I will not be denied my destiny. Or Smarties. If you're British.
What's up?
L pops.
Hold my little hand.
What happened?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's climb a cake.
Yeah, get those candles lit.
See you at
The
top.
cake climbers. Oh, Marbs, do you have Atlas? A pretty adorable action platformer.
Surely all these sweets must have caught up with you.
Well, now that
Yes.
you mention it, I got a toothache once and... You know what? Never mind.
I mean, yeah, it's in early access. Yep, and the dev is like one of the dev recently put out a big apology to everyone saying, "Yeah, I haven't had the time to put out the updates I want to. I've moved a lot of things along, but this takes time. So, and I'm sorry, I don't want to. It's like I feel bad because I can tell this is such a big thing of passion for him, and he's so worried about disappointing people.
Here's Kate is not messy.
But I decided to get a commission related to the game because yeah, I played it and I like it,
Woo! I'm the front tooth, baby!
and I love the character designs. So I'm expecting to have that art too, which I wish Mom and Dad would stop fighting. That's a different game, Marbs.
Candles and celebrate my birthday.
That's It Takes Two. God dang it. So close.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yep, there it goes. Oh god, that mouth! I bet we are going to be a giant mouth now. Oh no. Even worse! Oh, you're getting root canaled. I hate it. I hate it so much. As someone who has a broken tooth currently. Thankfully no pain with it, but still, it's there. It exists. Yeah, I hate this. Give it the pound.
Oh, I got it! I got it!
Oh no! I wasn't paying attention. Marbs, quick.
Hey, let me out!
Aha! Free me! Dash. Oh! Oh, I hate this. Round and round and round we go. When this nightmare stop? I'm pretty sure this night is one of those nightmares that never actually will leave your mind. This is why I'm not afraid of the dentist. It's like, ah, yes. Oh, yeah, this is a Tim Burton-ass design. But I also feel like Tim Burton would be the kind... I don't think Tim Burton has ever tried to make dentists scary. I'm on the spin cycle. Well, that's a problem. That's also a problem. Give me my money. Chomp, chomp!
Get the drill!
This is mine now.
Get some!
Oh, okay. It's a good thing it's a robot.
Jeez, Mio! What was that about? What? Huh? That dentist had it coming!
Aye. That's awful. No, thank you. Just so much nope. So much nope. Speak to your therapist.
Afraid of the dentist, are we? 5-year-old me who made it a horror story sure was. What about adult Mia? I hate them. But who doesn't? No one. Not a single person in the entire history of the world has ever been excited to visit the
This is the exact reason we have therapists.
But how your teeth are important. I can't believe it. Like someone never got a lollipop after our appointment.
I mean, you remember we would have to do that by actually switching characters.
Gummy bear turned into a fruit? That can only mean that we cleansed it from the simulation.
Do you want to swap character?
It's a
Or
nightmare.
it'd be interesting if we could, if there were a way to actively swap dragons at this point, but I don't think we can.
You know what? Is becoming a writer doesn't
Oh no,
help?
the Secret Snake Club.
If so, can I be in charge of the demolition?
That was
Have
a
my
weird.
blessing.
That was a weird bit in Billy and Mandy. Honk. To be fair, it's going through a horn, so. Turtle, turtle!
Turtle! It's the treasure traitor! And it's not a turtle, it's a tortoise! What else?
Arms! This. Get over here, Crystal. Ah! Solve this problem! I was already squashed a bit.
Try it, Mio! Your turn! Dash it down!
Boom.
You can run, but you can't hide! Don't let it escape! Hurry!
Stop being crispy. Feels like something someone who wanted to be crispy would say.
In the name of the realm, stop!
Is this a horde? Gold. This is mine now. No, Marbs, you have the right stick to aim. Why are you having so much trouble? Bonk him. Bonk him. Bonk him, chat. I don't hate this, but I don't love it because there's so many isometric grenades that are just really beautiful. Ah! No, Mom, you know what we must do. Rollin', 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 rollin'.
Reminds me, who's
Ah! Oh,
along with the now deceased dragon slayer? The treasure traitor is an ally to the megalith. So, the sword guy was more of a general. This guy meddles with the finances?
alright.
Exactly.
So I need more speed and violence.
Something's approaching.
Strike. I gotta hand it to you. That was good.
Dragons 1, Huns 0.
No, I'm not apologizing. I'm not doing another. I'm not doing another hand pun. God. Ma. You.
Right, let's press on.
I do what I want. If I decide you die, you die.
Okay, we're getting closer to the Golden Tower. Hence all the security measures. It makes sense, right? Purple ball. Quite off, but pretty.
Oh, that's metal.
That's Ella's favorite color.
Or undead. Bum bum bum. Oh no. Boots! They're made for walking. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I was gonna say.
This is the final resting place for the primordial dragon mother. Check out those golden grills. Thanks, Neo. Thanks.
Hey, I can believe a breed of dragon just develops golden fangs and golden, like. Whee. I was doing so well. Can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I refuse to be stopped. One try. Whee! And blast. Ah! I'm breaking ankles.
Onward. We're almost
We are the dragons. There will be no dragon killing.
You hand me a sword, I will fight.
Roxy Beck.
There's our little friend again.
I don't know, just because somehow that put fucking One Piece back in my head. One day they will explain something about one of these many characters whose name, one of these many powerful pirates that we only know about in name. Oh, in the manga? Yeah, I be meaning to actually start reading it. I have not read the One Piece manga in years. But I was lucky. In my high school, there's actually a lot of the manga. Also, I do love the theory that people had, which I'm still pretty sure is wrong, probably, that Kid was one of the is a Vegapunk satellite. But you get why that theory was so prevalent for such a long time. So, do you remember what those the satellite some of the the artificial sea monsters? No, the artificial sea monsters that they had protecting Punk Hazard. I mean, not Punk Hazard, Egghead. One of them looks like Kid. Like, it's not like a passing resemblance. It is just straight up. Oh. It's like, oh, that thing is just, like, based off of Kid for some reason. And I know that was one of those things. There's also, like, people wondering what Shaka looks like underneath the helmet. Which I do also want to know. Because... well, I mean... aren't the satellites like a mix of organic and mechanical? Yeah. But it's like, it's weird that out of, like, yeah, technically 3 of them we don't see quote-unquote faces, but the only one who's, like, actively has a concealed face is Shaka, and it just feels weird. And out of all of them, it's the one who is, like, actively the most interesting. So, like, Shaka, I look at a character, like, after I have not finished Egghead, because it, like, I just decided to stop where the English stopped for now, and I made a promise to myself after I finally go back and finish watching Bleach, I will start. Let me rephrase that. At least finish watching up to Blood War, like up to the return of #1 as Ichigo's theme. Which, yeah, when I heard that was a thing, you could not imagine the hype I felt. After all these years, after Aizen had, you know, sat there and just slapped this man's theme song out. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it was a bad scene. Like, theme song stopped and had been gone since. No, it didn't actually. If you go back and pay attention, #1 was stopped being used ever since that point. And it did not make a lyrical comeback. There were instrumentals. Like, as far as it has not come back in its full glory until I don't even think it was used for that. Here's the thing. God dang it. Bleach has the benefit of, it has 2 types of filler. It has character-driven filler, and it has gag filler.
Okay, it didn't seem to tie me to that. Can we flip him? Why did I make him a turbo?
Actually, I love the Bounce Saga. I know a lot of people hate it. Marbs, do not be afraid. Yeah. Marbs, don't forget you have your dash while you're running around still.
Okay, it didn't seem to take my soul.
What killed me there?
Tie me to that. Can we flip him? Why did I make him a turbo tortoise? Oh. Try and hide behind your armor, coward.
Melt his face. Melt his face. You know, something that I've also kind of loved the concept of. I would not mind if Infamous came back, because I feel like it would make a great co-op game. What? There's something other than that I didn't realize happened to it, other than it just going dormant. Oh, Fetch's game. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a nice little prequel story. It always does break my heart that it is just canon. Our boy Cole is just gone. Like, as far as I know, it is canon that Cole is just straight up dead. Like, I know there's the McGrath Legacy quest.
We need to drown the traitor in boiling gold. Wait, are we gonna...
I mean, it's not even that. It's that the thing that Cole had done was he thought he was essentially removing conduits.
Dropping a lobster into boiling water. But they say that's inhumane.
But like I said, after, because of course I went with the good ending for Second Son. Because, yeah. Zeke or the other guy? Yeah. Wait, no. Wolf. I think it turns out Wolf is also dead, doesn't it? Wolf. What the one? Was he assigned? I'm trying to remember what his role and everything was. Like, I remember his name. Yeah, his last name was Wolf, but it was some like I don't remember what his role and everything was. But one of my tabletop games I actually play in, and we actually just had essentially what could be called a season break, is a Infamous tabletop, or is an Infamous game. So if you're curious what system we used StoryPath. Would you like to know what the kind of conduits the party is made of? Huh? I mean, it is an actual physical element in the universe, so. Like, remember, technically someone was a video conduit. Like, there seems like to be a level of what makes a conduit is literally just, hey, is this something that humans interact with regularly? I mean, literally, conduit energy becomes a thing that someone can become a conduit for, and then you have Delsin, and that's what makes someone like Delsin.
Claim thy weapon and take flight. Slay the beast in the sky.
Mia, your hand. It's surprisingly light. Hold on to it. We're gonna need them later. All right.
We got weapons, y'all! Oh, yeah. My child is beautiful! Kiss your dragon. Kiss it. I said...
Remember, approach her with care
It's like, yes, no, we're on the same plan. We're already on the same boat of violence.
Good girl. You were saying? No, nothing. Then let's unleash hell. Let's do it. Let the hunt begin. Right as rain.
No! I have barrel rolls. The hell, game? I want to be violent too. I mean, Mars, currently with everything going on in the world, I think that one fits. You're good.
Where's our target? Feel yourself.
The firebomb solves all problems.
Literally.
No, 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 no. No, no. Mazel tov cocktail. L'chaim! To life! To life! I mean, with how anti-Semitic some people are, especially nowadays, that's part of the reason I was like... Like, it's like my entire point here is I am very much against all of the genocide going on, and that's my view on this situation. It's like it is what has been going on to Israel itself, and that whole situation of literal countries. The moment it came into existence, everyone just said "get them," is fucked up. But that doesn't mean it gives them free reign to, you know, genocide. Do a genocide. It's always a genocide is always wrong unless it's against clowns. Listen, I know where I stand. Oh, give it a sec. I'm sure we are. I don't think he ever needs to. I think all the crystals are his eyes. Yes. Then you wouldn't need to look down. Get back here, you purple bastard!
Bring it on.
I got an ass whooping with your name on it.
Is that your best shot? Keep pressing on. Evade, evade. Buckle up, Theo.
Your assy ass.
We're with you.
I think so. Your assy assy is grassy ass. My finger is on the button. Push the button. I want to go see the Minecraft movie. Because that movie has all of... It's like... Every trailer I've seen of that movie is the reminder of, oh yeah, this is why we love Jack Black. It's like, I have never heard someone say that. Like...
Together we stand.
It's like... It's like, I can understand The Rock because of he reached that point where he stopped being able to laugh at himself and, like, he takes himself way too seriously now.
Don't let him escape. Not on our watch.
Like, but Jack Black is someone who was happy to even be the butt of a joke. So, when he's put into something, you never know. Is he going to be serious? Is he going to be... It's like, Jack Black is still someone who can range from being the comic relief to being a badass in his own right, so... It's why it's fun to see him in a movie. I mean, he made an absolutely awesome Bowser. Well, I mean, I'm saying he played a great villain as Bowser is more of my point. It's like, yeah, Jack Black can play a villain, but he's also just kind of a lovable person overall, so it's easier to have him. Like, he doesn't have to be the hero of the story, but it's just easier to have him on the good guy's side, or just as a character you are. Because he's more fun to empathize and just kind of want to vibe with. But it also is a reason why he would be a great choice for a villain, depending on the movie. Like, heck, give me a D&D movie, make him the villain. Make him the evil bard. Trying to... Think about it. How much would you enjoy that movie? It is essentially reverse pick of Destiny. Would you not watch that movie? It's a movie that's essentially just reverse pick of Destiny. Well, I more meant in the terms of, it's like Jack Black has his pick and is summoning the devil, and it's a band coming to stop him. I like how you stop. Doesn't that sound fun? It's like, I need to win this rock concert, and I didn't know who else to call at this point. Everyone, it's like, I asked Dio, I asked Meatloaf, they said no. They said to try you. They said you might be more willing. I also just could picture Jack Black is the devil. He is now the Beelzebub. That is one of his songs if you didn't know. If you've never listened to Beelzebub, listen to it. It's great and hilarious. And it's even funnier if you listen to one of the live versions of it. Because one of them is just freaking ridiculous because they have a theme of a whole concert that's just them being in hell. You can take Cage down to double hell. Sam Jackson is displeased with your attempts to remove the purple. This thing has been massive. I mean, it made me think, you saying that made me think of Borderlands, but I know that's not it. Mess him up! Mess him up! Jump him! Jump him! I mean, seriously, this thing is absolutely huge and I love it. Yeah, I want you to remember, our dragons are big enough to where we are pretty small in their back, and he's dwarfing them. I mean, the dragons are about the size of his head, so it'd be difficult, but I also don't think this thing... I think this thing is a golem. I don't think it eats. To be fair, this is a golem making tinier golems. You can take Cage down to double hell. You can't kill the metal. Yeah, the metal will live on. New Wave tried to defile the metal. But metal was much too strong. To be fair, these are funky. These are magic swords made to kill this thing. Brutal. Bow wow. I mean, here's the thing I think is kind of nice about it. Nothing will stop them from actually coming back and being like, yeah, we'll make a full game of this. God! And acid into the eye hole. Do it! Do it to him! She had to do it to him. I am the Dragon Slayer.
Final push, Mio! Hell yeah! Hold on tight!
Oh, okay, I see. Ah! Yeah, when it's wiggling, we gotta hold on. We gotta use. From what game? Ah, that's why. It got cut off. On the count of three. One. Oh, let's get see together. 1, 2, 3. With my last breath, I stab at thee. One. Okay. Go. Go. Wait. I guess once we both see release, then we should. Die already! For the dragons! It looked cool.
This is it. This is where we say goodbye, my scaled friend. Now fly!
Unfortunately, not England. They are the last of their species that have no mouths to mate with. The Dreamcast 2 try
For all you know, these dragons reproduce asexually.
Realize it myself, but I kind of needed a break from all of my own
Do I have to get the stick? Do I have to get the
That's
stick?
why I wrote this story. Ella would have been lost.
You know what? Instead of a stick, I'm just about to hit you with a whole acoustic guitar.
I lost her when we were 12.
I was expecting it to be more recent, not... Oof, that's even harder.
We were playing, and one minute she was there, and the next she wasn't. After that, everything changed. She became hollow. My family, my child.
They were playing next to Old Man Diddlefinger's house.
In this story, I made sure we both survived. A chance to grow up together. I just hoped that in time it would get easier. Does it? No. Hey. Hey. This whole story, this whole adventure, it's such a beautiful way to honor your sister. What do you mean? I mean, you wrote Ella like a complete badass dragon. Hell, that is exactly how I wish I would be remembered one day. I just wanted to write her a different ending. You did something way more epic than that. Look at all of this. It's amazing. You can stay a bit more.
Something tells
I'm okay. Let's continue.
it wouldn't shock me if this is one of those ones where she couldn't write the ending.
To it.
Like, she has the ending in her head, but something about trying to write it out herself.
Thanks.
The board.
Raider, sit.
You've lost control.
A dog, that's if you want that dog to never win anything.
No idea what you're doing. The subjects are still inside the machine.
Yes, I am still sitting here taking cheap shots at
Take
Raider
control
fans.
with your tone.
This is my machine. I've spent 20 years of my life building it, and no one is going to take it away from me. Nobody.
It's already happened.
How can you all be so short-sighted? We're this close to completing my machine. When we go live, we'll dominate the entire market.
We've already dispatched the team to take over.
No! They're on their way as we speak. You three can go to hell!
Whoa. Okay, I think we're breaking out pretty damn soon. Hopefully.
They found another glitch, sir.
The machine won't be able to take another hit.
I am not losing this fight. There must be something, anything we can do.
No, it's too risky.
Speak up!
If we accelerate the machine to full power, we could potentially push them into their subconscious, sir.
That is too dangerous. We can't guarantee their safety.
Maybe not, but it would set them off track, though. don't know if their minds can handle the procedure.
I don't care. Set it up.
Right away, sir.
On this side, on the upside, science is going to learn a lot now. Delicious, delicious.
Good luck finding the glitch in the maze and become subconscious.
Are we going into the subconscious?
Oh, I don't like that.
Let's go!
No, this is kind of where I expect things to get really weird. No, never mind. Like when they said this is gonna happen, yeah, were you also expecting the stories to start blending together? Orb! You said it. We have orb sidekicks?
Head is pounding. Yeah. Feels like a mean jet lag. And who are these guys?
Beats me.
I have a guess of what is going to be the difference between the two. I expect yours is going to be able to like spread out and such, while mine just rolls out, kind of like a platform.
Of where we are or what we might encounter. From here on out, your guess is as good as
Like before we do end, I want to just see what happens. Oh, never mind.
Do they want us to follow them?
seems like it.
Then into the maze we go.
I am. Yep. Thanks for popping through. You always find me at Nestor. Not an E, it's a 3, and always happy to have. Very happy I could join Marv. So this has been a lot of fun. All goes well. We might be back Friday, depending on how my schedule works out. Good night.